Okay, on we go. 10th day, second video. There'll be probably 4 today, but not real long, each one of them. On the next sheet of paper that you come to, it would be your third sheet of paper. At the top, with the holes on the left, at the top, write abbreviations in this work. Here comes a list of some of these abbreviations we're going to use. Here are ones we have already. You could probably skip a line here, it would look nicer. HF is going to mean from now on, henceforth, which means from now on. Ibid, underlined, that's going to mean same as above. Now that comes from Latin. That's why we underline it. From now on, is going to be FR. Latin, from now on, is going to be L, capital L. So I inserted that. Vocab is going to be vocabulary. IE, that's going to mean that is. And it also comes from Latin. And the words in Latin were id est. Now I underlined them to show that those are not English words that you don't understand. Those are words from a foreign language. That's where we get the IE. A mark like that, or however you choose to make it, is going to mean and that is called an ampersand. I thought you might want to write that down so you could see, see how it looks. FR, we just did this. FR from now on is going to be from, and then capital L. From now on is going to be, or Latin, from now on is going to be capital L. Lowercase fr means from. If it were capital F, it would be French. We'll get to that later on. Now don't make that line. Don't do that. That's just for me. Because I want you now to go to the back of this page. This would be the back of the third page. So now the holes would be on your right, because you're on the back. And give it the title websites. I'll give you several websites that I find very handy for my purposes. The 2 that I've already given you, and you could skip a line here, it would look nicer, is shakespeare.mit.edu. And I spoke about that website earlier. Very handy. And then the most useful of all, thanks to Joshua Wagner and Nick Rummel, who also helped him with this, and there were other students, humanitynotes.webs.com. If you haven't looked at them already, I think you should look at them. And remember, I told you there's a translating function. So you can look at it maybe in Swahili, I don't know. I'm sure you can look at it in Danish. And there's a Dane out there who, he doesn't need to translate it because his English is so good. All right, I still have 1 or 2 more videos, and I'm mostly doing this because that way it gives me time to clean the board up, and I can save so much time by not having to write it as I speak. And you don't have to see my bald spot on the back of my head as much if I have it already written. See you in just a little bit, I hope.